Hi, I'm Denis, and today I will guide you through 5 ways how you can exponentially grow your product. Unlocking exponential growth is always about looking for actions which will give you the highest output. Ask yourself the following question: which action will require least input from my side and will lead me to highest output? Go through your current task list, and if you don't see such actions, maybe go for a walk and brainstorm what they can be. Your daily list should have some actions which require less than 5 or 10 minutes of effort from you, and that can boost your product's growth by 5 or 10 times. You don't only want to do low risk, low reward actions, but also look for the ones which are high risk, high reward. And I understand that it might be wrong to prioritize your entire workflow around them. For example, hanging out with guys from TechCrunch. You don't know if they're gonna talk about your startup ever, and you may waste the whole year trying to get closer to them. However, if you do actions which work for your growth and also hang out with people from TechCrunch or whatever your strategy is, one day it may work out. The second way is to look for strategic partners. There are strategic partners for every startup. Think about newsletters, communities, and influencers. Who are these guys who already have your ideal startup's audience that you can get closer to and basically collaborate with them? Imagine there is, like you do a Twitter analytics tool, and you know that there is this guy with 70,000 followers who is explaining how to grow on Twitter. Don't be too pushy. Your first cold email, or your cold message should not say, hey, let's work together, you've got 70k followers and I've got a killer product. Ideally, you want them to want to work with you, and you slowly get noticed by them by dropping some comments and getting in their attention zone. Then, as time goes, they will check out what you do, and maybe they even DM you first, like it happened to me a couple of times with people who've got 30, 60,000 followers on Twitter, because I was dropping high value comments on their pages. Identify 5 communities which have your startup's audience, like your ideal customers. 5 influencers, and what are 5 newsletters there are. Think about it as not a one-day activity, but invest into it 1, 2, 3 months. It will be worth it, because imagine that you collab with a couple of people who bring you 5, 10, 20,000 new users. There is gonna be wealth right there. The way you collaborate with them in the form of strategic partnerships is you offer a 50% affiliate from every user they bring on. The third one is to ask yourself, how can I do less and get more? This is growth hacking in a nutshell. Every single day you want to reflect on your actions and think, how can you be doing less and getting more things done or achieving more? When you add this ritual of, for example, Friday reflections and consistently look how to optimize your workflow, in a few weeks you'll notice that it pays off. That's why you want to be slowly going away from low risk, low reward activities, or activities that require a lot of effort from your side, to the ones which require little to no effort and exponentially grow your product's metrics. The fourth way you can growth hack your product is to think 5x. If you want to get 100 more users, think, how can you get 500 more users? Is it a paid ads scheme? Is it a collaboration with this newsletter which has 4,000 subscribers. When you always aim 5, or as some guys on YouTube say, 10x, you also unlock exponential growth, because, well, you not always hit this 5x or 10x metric as you initially thought. However, you still grow by 2, 3, 4 times, and in other ways you would never think it would be possible. Go through your to-do list again and think how you can 5x each of your goals for this quarter and for this year. For example, if you were thinking 5,000 users, think what mindset and which approach is gonna bring you 25,000 users. Then you will immediately start looking for these opportunities which are gonna be high reward for you. And there's also a fifth way you can growth hack your startup. The main one is to boost referrals. When each of your new users refers your product to 5 other people, and 2 of them become your active users or paying users, this is how you grow 3 times each month. And think that once your MRR is at 10k mark, you go 30,000 next month and 90,000 onwards. There are different ways how you can boost referrals. The most basic one is you pay money for people referring your product. But be more creative than that, because maybe the monetary reward which many banks go for is not really your startup's vibe. Think about certain achievements you can unlock for the user. For example, I would refer a couple of my friends to one video game just because I wanted to get one weapon, and I knew that referring my friends is the only way to unlock that weapon. And that's basically how I push them into the game. And you want to think about similar ways how you can make your users push others into your product without you being too pushy. If it's not monetary reward, this can also be some special achievement, some cool feature which is unavailable for others, and depending on your startup, you look what else it can be. But once you get every single person refer you to 2, 3 other people, that's how you become Facebook. Easy. It's not easy to become one, but that's the mindset you should embrace to growth hack your startup. I hope it was valuable, and I also have 10k roadmap for you if you are under 100 users. I'm sure it's gonna help you, because I broke down how to reach out to your potential customers, what message to write to them, and how to basically get your product to 10k profit when you don't have that yet. The link should be somewhere nearby, and just go check it out, and I would love to hear your comment. I will be uploading many more videos about startups in the next couple of weeks, and I will see you in the next one.